We're going to start today by showing you my hometown here of Gent, West Virginia. It's a very, very small place here in southern West Virginia, right in the coal fields. Behind me here is our post office, and then we're over here to my left is one of two gas stations and one of two restaurants that we have in this town. Something I'm going to miss so much is going into these two stores, because I can tell you everybody that works there, their name, their families' names, their whole entire life stories, and I don't think there's many places you can do that. So you're now looking at the second gas station here in my town. There's a restaurant inside there. It's actually getting ready to close in a few days, but actually this is pretty much it. You've got your gas station, your Subway, your post office, and that's pretty much all there is in this town. Other than that, there's a ski resort, but there's also just a lot of farmland. It's a really slow-paced area. Everyone knows each other, and everybody knows each other's business, and that's pretty much all there is in this town. But I do have one more interesting place that I want to take you before we go over to my house. Well, you've seen the gas stations, all two of them, the restaurant, the ski resort, the post office, the auto mechanic shop. But this is the final stop here on my tour of Gent. It is the Lion's Den, an adult bookstore, sex store, right here in my backyard. This is one of the places many people come to visit Gent for, is the Lion's Den right behind me here. But now, we're not going to go inside there, but we are going to go now to my house so I can show you a little bit about how I fit into Gent, West Virginia. Welcome to the crib. This is our home, like 2 seconds away from where I just brought you from the porn store. Really, I'd show them the porn store. But with me is my other roommate, Summer, and she's going to help me give a tour of the house. This is it. It's 3 bedrooms, and you can see, John, show them. It's like we have no neighbors. This is it. It's just us 3.
Us on Argyle Griffith Road.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Okay, we're going to take you around. We don't really use the front door. I mean, does anybody? I'd like to pretend that, like, I'm clean, but I'm really not. So I'm first going to show you our little collection of trash. Pretty much any day of the week you can come here and find this. If you enjoy smelling trash, this would be the room for you to come in and do a little sniffing. But I mean, how coincidental. You get the trash smell, but you also get the fresh smell of laundry all in the same room. But anyways, okay, this right here is the famous sliding glass door. I have to tell you all a funny story. I don't know if I've even told you this. Before she moved in here, the reason why I moved into this house was I had this guy who was just one of my really good friends. I would never date him. He's like absolutely not my type. I mean, how would you describe him? Like,
just not dateable.
No, not at all. He's a wannabe musician, like 30 years old. But I just moved in the house because the rent was so cheap. It was like $250 a month. So anyways, long story short, I moved into the house basically because I needed a cheap rent, and as I'll show you in a little bit, I work like right across the road. So one night, I didn't know this, but he had like fallen madly in love with me and like thought that I moved in here to be his wife, basically. So one night we get really, really drunk, and he decides that he's pissed off at me because I started dating this new guy, and this door was shut, completely shut. And he like writes a check to me for like $10,000 and is like, F you, I'm getting out of here. You're like dating one of my friends now. Like, you broke my effing heart. And he like runs smack into it and breaks his nose. This room used to be like the party room when my other roommates lived here, because we had a homeless guy living with us for a while. I don't know if I told you about this either. No. Summer doesn't know a whole lot about us. She's kind of brave for living with us. But this guy, he was working at the ski resort just right up the road, and he was living out of his car, and I felt really sorry for him. So I invited him to stay here one night when it was like really cold, and he kind of just moved in with us. Yeah, I know. I'm weird. This is our kitchen. We usually have dirty dishes, but Summer washes those, I'm not going to lie. She takes care of the kitchen. This is a phone booth that he left behind, and pretty much anyone that comes in here takes like pictures. Like the phone, it still works, the light. So it's just kind of like the centerpiece of this room. I don't really know what purpose it serves. This is the living room. All this furniture isn't ours. Like, when he left, I mean, he literally left. He left all this furniture behind, so we're just using it. I mean, why not? And like this table in here, our dining room, we found this in the basement, so we just brought it upstairs because we were like, we might as well use it. Courtney, which you'll meet.
Room.
This is her room. She doesn't know we're in here, but we're gonna go in here anyways. And this is like, she's really brave for using this bed because it belonged to our ex-roommate and he was a little bit of a slut. So Courtney, you know, claims that she cleaned the mattress or like Lysol the mattress or whatever, but I don't know why I'm sitting on it.
Lysol doesn't kill that though, does it?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know who's been in this bed. Summer's room. She's not gonna show off. Oh, really, come on, you have to show your pretty tiaras.
I'm in the process of moving my furniture, so it's rather dirty.
Yeah, this is what I do when I come in Summer's room. I try on her tiaras. You don't know that, but I do. And then here's our bathroom, which all 3 girls have to share this bathroom. So I'm hoping like my next place, I'll have my own bathroom. We've got our little organized areas, which is nice because I have my little space. Summer has hers, Courtney has hers. I guess I'm gonna go upstairs with the camera alone. Ooh. When I first moved in, this was empty. There was a girl that was supposed to be moving in with us, and she never did, so I just kind of took over the space after a while because I wanted this all to myself. This front room is kind of just where I leave all my piles of like randomness. Like, have my coats and my boots. I'm really bad about leaving clothes laying around. Like, I literally take them off and just drop them where they are. So, yeah, there's my little piles of clothes. So this room really has no purpose, but just for, like, the stuff that I'm too lazy to do. But this is my favorite room in the world, and I'm going to miss it more than anything because girls always want a big closet. Well, this is, like, a dream come true. As you can see, we'll start over here, John. I've got, you know, my dresses. I got my work closet, which is only work clothes. And then I've got my jewelry closet, which I keep all my jewelry stashed in and my belts. And then behind you, I've got all of my clothes, like to wear out, my cute clothes. My millions of shoes, which I only wear like 2 pair of. Like my entire dresser, more clothes. And then I've got my own little bathroom. Like I said, I'm really messy, so probably haven't taken the trash out in a while. But anyways, I'm really, I don't know how to put it. Like, I don't like other people using my stuff. I like really flip out about it. So I'll show you something that I do. Like if I pay for it, I don't have a lot of money, so if I pay for it, I hide the shit. Like toilet paper, they've probably been out of toilet paper downstairs for a while, but they're not getting any of mine because I pay for it. So they don't know about that. But I do that with a lot of things because I don't like to share. This is my bedroom. It's really boring, but I like to call it like the little love suite because it's kind of private. Got my TV over here, which is really funny because for a year we lived without cable or internet because we just didn't have the money to pay for it. We were all just too broke. So my dad hooked up these rabbit ears. This is something I will not freaking miss when I move, and I'm for sure gonna have cable and internet. And then over here in this section, I play the violin. I have since I was like in 2nd grade. So my little music stand. A lot of people don't know that about me, actually. And then over here, you can see on the floor, I'm looking for a job, so I'm obviously sending out like as many DVDs and applications as I can a week. Here's my nightstand. There's nothing really special about it. Got my Bible and a picture of my boyfriend who lives 2 hours away. Can you zoom in on this picture? Because he didn't really want people to see what he looked like because he thinks he's goofy, but this is a picture of him hunting in Maryland. But we're complete opposites. He's like a hippie and I'm like a work girl. But anyways, this is my room. This is my space. I pretty much stay up here all the time. I really enjoy privacy. Like, I don't like other people being in my space. I don't like other people messing with my stuff. So being able to be up here like by myself is something that I'm so gonna miss because I know that when I move somewhere bigger, my rent's not gonna be $250 a month. Like, I'm gonna have to pay who knows how much I'm gonna have to pay, and I'm gonna have to share like a small space with someone, and that really worries me because for a year I've been able to live here up by myself and like be able to do whatever I want here in my room and not have to worry about it. If I get pissed off at my roommates or like stressed out, I can just come up here and get away from them. So that's something I'm really gonna miss.